Hello viewers, welcome to the daily current affairs session for the day 24th of June 2020. Let me tell you, all these questions which you are going to see are created from trusted news sources. So go get your notes to note down the important points discussed in this session. Without any further delay, let's get started with our set of questions. The first question for the day is: which company broke its ties with Intel Corporation and reinstated to make its own chips for personal computers? The correct answer is option B, Apple. So Apple said it plans to sell Mac computers using its own design processors. So it signaled an end to its 15-year alliance with Intel Corporation. Also, Apple's Silicon chief said the new chips will enable Apple to build computers with improved security and battery life. So this is a paper snap from the Financial Express saying Apple breaks up with Intel to use own chips for Macs. So let me tell you, the Mac computers are personal computers manufactured by Apple company. Our next question is: recently, Department of Telecommunication, Government of India formed an 8-member committee to recommend technical specifications for the revised BSNL tender. Who is the chairman? So, the chairman of this committee is K. Ramchand. The 8-member committee formed by Department of Telecommunication will be headed by the Department of Telecommunication member, specifically the Technology Department K. Ramchand. Also, this committee will examine and recommend modifications to the technical specifications prepared by Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited (BSNL) for the tender. Also, BSNL to use IDDM. It stands for indigenously designed, developed and manufactured products in a move to make India self-reliant. This is also called Atmanirbhar Bharat. So this is a paper snap from The Hindu saying DOT, Department of Telecommunication forms committed for BSNL for the tender. Our third question for the day is: US President Donald Trump suspends dash visas till December 2020. Which type of visas has been suspended? So is it H1B, H2B, L1 and J1 or all of the above? The correct answer to this question is option D, all of the above. All of the above mentioned in the options, all the type of visas has been suspended till December 2020. So US President Donald Trump's executive order came on Monday suspending all these visas. I have listed all the important visas. Which type of visas are these? So H1B visas, it is a non-immigrant visa. It allows graduate level foreign workers to work in a specialty occupations. It has an option of green card also. So green card is used for taking a permanent residence in US. Also, there's a H4 visa, which is the visa for dependents on H1B. Again, L1 visa is non-immigrant visa and this is valid for short amount of time. It is for 3 months for the Iran nationals and 5 years for India, Japan, Germany. H2B visa, it is also a non-immigrant visa. So this is used to hire foreign workers to come temporarily to the US and perform temporary non-agricultural services or labor. J1 visa is a visa. So it is a non-immigrant visa issued by US to research scholars or professors. So this is a paper snap from Hindu mentioning the Donald Trump's photo saying tech giants slams visa curbs. All the tech giants have slammed the Donald Trump's decision to curb visas. Our fourth question is: which American credit rating agency has revised its outlook on Indian PSUs to negative? So the answer is option C, Fitch Ratings. So Fitch Ratings on Tuesday revised its outlook on six government-owned firms such as IOC, Indian Oil Corporation, NTPC, and GAIL. It revised their condition from stable to negative. Also, this includes BPCL, Oil India Limited, and Power Grid Corporation of India. So, this is a paper snap from Financial Express. So you can pause the video and please read it. Our fifth question is, N. Rajendran has been appointed as the CEO of which of the following wholly owned subsidiary of RBI? The correct answer is IFTAS, option D. So IFTAS stands for Indian Financial Technology and Allied Services. So this is a paper clip from Business World. It says IFTAS announces the appointment of Shri T. Ravishankar as chairman and CEO as Dr. N. Rajendran. Our sixth question is, how much money has been sanctioned for augmentation of healthcare facility in the northeastern states? The total of 8 northeastern states are there. So the correct answer is option C, 190 crore. So Ministry of Development of Northeastern Region allocated rupees 190 crore Indian rupees. So the office holder of this development ministry is Minister of State Independent Charge Mr. Jitendra Singh. Our seventh question is, which with which company Atal Innovation Mission and Niti Aayog has partnered to boost its innovation and entrepreneurship initiative? So the correct answer is option C, Coal India. So Atal Innovation Mission and Niti Aayog has partnered with Coal India Limited to boost its innovation and entrepreneurship initiative. Let us begin with the eighth question of the day. Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Edapadi K. Palaniswamy, and Union Minister for Petroleum and Natural Gas Dharmendra Pradhan inaugurated a CBG compressed biogas plant at which place? So the correct answer is option B, Namakkal. So they inaugurated a CBG plant at Namakkal in Tamil Nadu. Also, they have inaugurated 5 CBG fuel stations in Puducherry and Rasipuram. Also, let me tell you the details about this. The CBG plant has been set up by IoT Infrastructure and Energy Services. It is a joint venture between Indian Oil Corporation Limited and Germany's Oil Tanking GmbH, and the cost of this is 25 crore Indian rupees. So the Hindu mentions this news as Tamil Nadu CM Petroleum Minister inaugurate compressed biogas plant. Our ninth question is, which country launched its final satellite in its Beidou constellation? The correct answer is option B, China. The last satellite of Beidou navigation satellite was launched by China. It was launched from Xishang Satellite Launch Center. The rocket which was used to launch this was Long March 3B. You can pause the video and please read the requisite information. Our last question for the day is, as shown in the figure, he is Varin Kunnathu Kunjahamed Haji. Why is he in news recently? So he is in news recently because this year completes 100th anniversary of Malabar Mopla uprising of 1921. So what was his role? His role was that he led the Mopla uprising against the British. Also, the 6-month long rebellion is often perceived to be one of the first cases of national uprisings in southern India. Upon this, 4 movies will be made to honor him for his valuable contribution to the nationalist uprising in southern India. So that's all for today's current affairs video. If you like the video, please leave a like button on our channel, and if you want, please subscribe for the latest and important updates on a daily basis. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any suggestions, please comment, and please be connected as a regular viewer. Thank you very much.